Homelessness in San Francisco is considered the #1 issue by most people who live here. And it doesn't just affect our neighbors without a home, it affects all of us. And I think that the real way to combat that is to work together. It's going to take city departments and also nonprofit providers and volunteers and companies and community members all coming together. The Project Homeless Connects Community Day of Service began about 15 years ago, and we've had 73 of them. What we do is we host an Expo-style event. And we were the very first organization to do this, but it works so well that now 250 other cities across the globe host their own. There's over 120 service providers at today's event, and they range anywhere from hygiene kits provided by Simply the Basics, to prescription glasses and reading glasses, hearing tests, pet sitting, showers, medical services, flu shots, dental care, groceries, just so many phenomenal service providers. And what makes it so unique is that we ask that they provide that service today, that's an actual tangible service people can leave with.
I'm with the Hearing and Speech Center of Northern California, and we provide a variety of services including audiology, speech pathology, counseling, outreach, education. Today we just do screenings to see if someone actually has hearing loss. The follow-up day is where they come into the Hearing and Speech Center and we do a full diagnostic hearing test, and then we start the process of taking an impression of their ear, deciding on which hearing aid is going to work best for them. If they have a smartphone, we make sure that they get a hearing aid that can connect to the smartphone so that they can stream their phone calls or use it for any other services that they need.
San Francisco has phenomenal social services to support people at risk of becoming homeless or already experiencing homelessness, but it's confusing and there's a lot of wait. And so bringing everyone into the same space not only saves an average of 28 hours a week in navigating the system and waiting in lines for different areas, it helps them talk. So if you need to sign up for Medi-Cal, but you need identification, you don't have to go to Sacramento or wait in line at the DMV. You go right across the hall to the DMV to get your ID.
Today we will probably see around 30 people and averaging about 20 of those people coming to see us for follow-up service.
For our participant to qualify for services, all they need to do is come to today's event. We have a lot of people who are at risk of homelessness and not yet experiencing homelessness, and today's event can help make sure that they stay housed. Many of the people coming to the event are here just to receive one specific need, such as signing up for Medi-Cal or learning about DMV services. And then, of course, most of the people who attend are people experiencing homelessness today.
My name is Kiara Ogian, and I am the representative for the Volunteer Central. We're the group that checks in all the volunteers that come and participate each day. On a typical day of service, we have anywhere between 400 and 500 volunteers that we check in. We get them t-shirts, name tags, maps, and all the information that they need in order to have a successful event. Our participant escorts are a core part of our volunteer group, and they're the ones who help our participants go from the different service areas and help them find the different services that they need.
One of the ways we work really closely with the Department of Homelessness and Supportive Housing is by working with their homeless outreach team. The homeless outreach team comes here, and these are the people that help you get into navigation centers, help you get into short-term shelter, and talk about housing first policies. We also work very closely with the Department of Public Health, who provide a lot of our medical and healthful services.
We have all types of things that volunteers do at a day of service. We have folks that help give out lunches in the cafe. We have folks who help with the check-in of getting people when they arrive, making sure that they find the services that they need. We have folks who help in the checkout process to make sure that they get their food bank, their bag of groceries, they get their hygiene kit, kind of whatever they need. The volunteers are really the I think of them as the secret sauce that just makes the whole process work smoothly.
Participants are encouraged and welcome to come with their pets. We do have a pet daycare, so if they want to have their pets stay in that daycare area while they navigate the event, they're welcome to do that. But we also understand that some people are more comfortable having their pets with them, so they can bring them into the event as well. We also typically offer veterinary services, and of course belongings can be a real detriment to coming into an event like this, so we even have a bag check. You don't have to worry about your belongings getting lost, especially when that's all you have with you.
Day of Service is an important event because we get connected with people who knew they maybe had hearing loss, but they didn't know that they could get services to help them with their hearing loss. So now we're getting connected with each other to make sure that they're getting supported.
Our next event will be in March, and we don't yet have a date set. We typically set it about 6 weeks out. The way to volunteer is follow our newsletter, follow us on social media, or just visit our website. We always announce it right away, and you can register very easily online.
A lot of folks see folks experiencing homelessness in the city, and I think a lot of time they don't know how they can help. And events like this gives a whole bunch of people a good opportunity to give back and be supportive.